You know, every time I do a video on this topic, I probably should be sitting in this car. I think it's appropriate. Forgive me for getting another car video, but I'm running a little late on errands, so I figure I'm going to have dinner and talk with you guys a little bit. So a lot of you guys have been asking me to kind of elaborate on some of the things I was talking about with the so-called death of paintball. It's not dying, it's just going through an evolution. So I kind of want to focus on a couple of specific things. I'm not going to make a 20-minute long opus of a video here. It's just, I know your guys' attention span. I'll lose you guys halfway into it, and I understand that. So we're going to break it down into smaller segments. And the first segment I want to talk about is kids playing paintball. When I first started playing paintball, the minimum age to play was 18 years old. So if you were younger than that, you were kind of out of luck. And I knew a lot of kids who were really angry at that because they wanted to go play, but they couldn't because, you know, the insurance rules. And insurance rules have gone down and down and down. Now the minimum age, last time I checked, it was like, what, 8 years old? Okay, I barely remember what I was doing when I was 8 years old. All I remember is being caught in a blizzard of 79 in Chicago, but that's another story entirely. And I've actually played paintball with 8-year-olds. It doesn't work. The one kid I remember, he was all talking tough, like, oh yeah, I'm really good at this, I'm good at FPS games, I'm good at this, I'm good at that. He took one ball and he turned into a little crying pile of humanity. Just, you know, he wanted to go home and he was done. All right, I can already hear a bunch of you guys saying, but I'm not that way. I get the shut out of me all the fucking time when I play against Dynasty and them. I'm tough. I'm an 8-year-old and I can take the pain. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's not you I'm necessarily worried about, you special little snowflake. Yeah, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about your mom. Let's take a quick reality check here. First of all, you go play paintball. You come back looking like you lost a fight with a squid. Your mom's going to be concerned about what the heck she's just gotten you into. And all it's going to take is one kid injuring himself or being injured very badly and having somebody's mom go, oh, that's just not right, and then going on an anti-paintball campaign. Don't laugh, it's already happened to a bunch of other things. Let's also add to this, I've seen the soccer mom mentality transplanted into paintball in a quite drastic way. I've seen a lot of moms come by, they'll drive their little minivans, and they'll get to the field, they'll drop the kids off, kind of sign them off at the waiver station, and they're out of there, they're gone. And all I'm thinking is, don't you want to at least hang around and find out who your kids are hanging with on the weekends? Just asking. But overall, what I'm really worried about is your mom's reaction to me. Let's face it, I'm an old dude. When I go out to go play paintball, people look at me. I've actually had somebody accuse me of being a pedophile because I happen to play paintball and I'm over the age of 20. But here's the thing, I've actually played paintball where mom has actually hung out to watch her kids play on the speedball field, and that gets really bad because if you shoot her kid more than once or twice, then mom gets all up in my face and starts screaming at me about how I can sit there and light up her kids. Not to mention, nobody's ever actually answered this question for me, and I've started a lot of fights on forums about this, and nobody's actually given me a decent answer. Let's say I'm playing paintball with you against a kid. Let's say like, oh, I don't know, a 12-year-old kid. I lean out of the bunker with my e-gun, and I let the string go without quite realizing that the kid's hanging himself out to dry. I shoot the kid about, let's say about 10, 15 times, and as he gets shot, he's walking out of the bunker, he catches another 20 balls from me just on the string because I'm actually not shooting at him, I'm leaning past him. Now let's say mom sees me do this, decides that I've taken a aggressive action against her child, and then she files an assault case against me, and I'm now charged with assault against a minor. Would that stick in court? Nobody's actually given me an answer to that, and everybody says, oh, well, that'll never happen. Well, yeah, let's talk about the Bertuzzi incident in hockey. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that it won't happen yet, and therefore I'm willing to talk about it. That's what actually concerns me the most about kids playing paintball. It's not you, it's your parents. The one thing that I do not hear anybody saying is that we should go back to the way things used to be. I have not heard anybody say that, oh, we should go back to the age of 18 or older, because the industry knows that that's just suicidal at this point. If they go back to the age of 18 and older, they lose an entire market of kids who they can sell new gear to every couple of years. So the industry's not going to do that, and I don't see the fields doing that because they want to keep the kid in the kid market going. So I don't see this actually going away anytime soon. You may disagree with me, and in fact, I encourage you to disagree with me, but by the same token, these are things that are going to come up eventually. We got to get it out in the open now. There, that doesn't cause a fight, nothing will.